Yo, yo, yo. What's good, guys? Back in action. Um, boy, I gotta, I gotta give a huge shout out to Jimmy Pickles. Um, he sent me one of the prettiest hot meals that I've gotten in a while. Let me get this stuff here together. So, Jimmy Pickles, Jim Morrow, as y'all know, sent me some wonderful, wonderful powders. We got Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with a white BBG. We got Chocolate Primo Tolly, Ghostly Jalapeno, Seven Pot Pickle. I was curious about that one. I'm kind of curious about trying the pods themselves. Got Jigsaw Red, Chocolate Bootla DM, Bane Strain Peach, which I believe I ordered some Bane Strain Peach seeds from him. Seven Pot Primos, I've actually grown these myself, but believe it or not, have not tried them in a powder. Then you got, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, Ahi Guyana. Yellow Scotch Brain, and then I've actually got two packs of Yellow Ghost. Um, as much of a fan as I am of these ahis, I definitely want to try this out first. I'm going to try a couple of these out tonight, guys and gals. And then hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow, probably with lunch. I may do a review on one of these and maybe try some in some noodles like I did with the. Actually, I had it was chocolate primo tolly powder that I did before. So I've actually got more of that. So this one here might just get set off to the side and saved for a challenge. I love smelling them, but I'm always scared. I'm gonna suck the stuff up my nose. These smell like they may have a little bit of heat, but don't smell like it's gonna be nothing too crazy. Obviously, being powder and not on food, I'm not gonna do big taste of them. So I mean, you can see I've got a just decent little batch there on the tip of it. Plus, if it's something that I really like, I want to be able to have plenty to add to food. Um, okay, I got 13. I got 12 different types. I've got two of the yellow ghosts. So, um, the yellow ghost definitely. I may have to. I've got a friend in mind. Some of y'all may know Fart Gary. I may actually get him to come over and maybe do a noodle challenge or something with the yellow ghost in it. But anyways, guys, this is Ahi Guyana, or however you pronounce it, Guyana. Um, yeah, it's harvested this year, 2020, so definitely fresh powder. It's got a little burn to it. I mean, soon as it hit my tongue, I got a little bit of a sweetness. Um, which is odd because I've taken some hot peppers that were kind of sweet and tried the powders, and you didn't really catch the sweetness too much on the powder. Um, it was just brief, but that was just kind of cool. Um, Flavor wise, overall, kind of almost reminds me of like the ahi sito. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, I'm just getting real familiar with the different ahis. Um, I mean, it's clicking the meter a little bit on the burn. Maybe put it at about a one. Um, kind of like to use that like a rub on some chicken or something. Um, it's got a good clean taste to it though. Like with mine, I don't know. As far as I know, I don't think Jimmy Pickles uses chemicals in his stuff. I believe it's all organic, but even with powders, you can tell a difference. Like I've had some that were grown by people who use different types of feed and stuff like that. It wasn't organic feed, and you can even with the powder sometimes you can tell a difference. Like I've got a pretty good palate. Um, and sometimes really what it is with the powders, if somebody's using chemicals, a lot of times you'll get a little bit of an aftertaste, kind of funny aftertaste. But let's see here. Let me jump into this yellow ghost and see what we got going on here. I clip my fingernails. It's hard to get these little packets open. There we go. Got to be smarter than the bag, folks. As mild as that was, it's got a little bit of a linger to it. Again, it's not crazy hot, but it lingers for a little bit. It actually smells really, really good. I like the smell of it, which I like red ghost too. I know a lot of people aren't really a fan of the taste of a ghost pepper for some reason, and I know a lot of the times they tend to be floral, but um, there's something in a ghost pepper I like the taste of. I don't know exactly what it is, but this smells really, really freaking good. These yellow ghosts. I stick to the roof of my mouth. Um, definitely got the kind of the signature ghost flavor to the powder. Um, definitely a little bit hotter. It's creeping up. And folks, I apologize. The kids back there, freaking crazy tonight. They act like they've eaten sugar. Um, almost trying to give me the hiccups. It's not crazy hot. Definitely hotter than the first one, but um, kind of jump up to a two. Um, it's stinging right on the tip of my tongue. Like I said, it's definitely got that signature ghost flavor. But I think the Red Ghost tastes a little different, which is natural. Yellow pods and orange pods and red pods, chocolates, they all tend to taste different. Um, but between the colors of one specific type, a lot of the times you can, if you've got a good strain, you can still catch similarities in there. Yeah, I give it a two as far as heat goes. Um, don't burn in my throat. Roof of my mouth a little. Like I said, it's tip of my tongue's going pretty good. Um, that's the majority of where it's at. I mean, my whole tongue burns, but the tip is just kind of like almost like a bee sting right on the tip of the tongue. Um, again, no funny aftertaste. I've actually had some before where you kind of almost get like a kind of almost a metallic taste off of some of the powders and stuff as an aftertaste. Even some of the fresh pods I've had. Um, I'm trying to think that right there to me, the first thing comes to mind really food wise for the Yellow Ghost. Probably gonna have to be pizza. And I put a lot of different stuff on pizza. Heck, the bottle of hot sauce here, probably 90% of what I've used of that hot sauce out of that bottle has been on pizza. Um, that and chicken sandwiches. But definitely capped out at a two. Flavor wise, on the first one, flavor wise, I'd probably have to give it like a maybe a 7 or 8. Probably give the Yellow Ghost a 7. And again, I'm not like lowballing these. People that know me, people that watch my videos know and understand. Um, it it takes a lot to get a higher rating as far as flavor goes on stuff like this. Especially with me having like my tolerance being low, because for me to be able to actually taste the flavor of these is really good. Um, I'm trying to think here what I want to do. I think I'm going to do the Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion cross with a white bubblegum. I'll try to get down into the back side here because looking at the front side looks a little more flaky versus actual powder, which I don't mind, especially seasoning food. And my nose is stopped up. Grow your business with the best content, insights, products, and people. Be on with that one you need to turn consumers into your customer. We're the most trusted media partner in America, and we're also your neighbors. Welcome to Spectrum Reach. See, this one's got a pretty good smell to it, but it's not, to me, I can't really smell it strong. At least not as strong as the other two. But anyways, again, it's a white bubblegum crossed with a Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion. If you can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse here of what the peppers look like with the brightness of the pods and the overall picture and this lighting in here, it's kind of hard to tell on the camera. This is the story of two Bills. One is used to things being hard. The other found a smarter way. One does it how it's always been done. The other does it better. So, which one is yours? Maximize your savings and okay, so sometimes not all that powder wants to go down. Off the rip, I can kind of get the bubblegum taste. But then it's creeping right into the Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion flavor. I grew some Jace Peach Ghost Scorpions last season, or not this season, but the season before, and that's what it kind of tastes like. And they were ridiculous hot for what it was. I stressed the hell out of that plant, so kind of a kind of right there at about that 2 range for that one also. Flavor wise on that one, I'd probably have to go a little lower, probably like a 5. But yeah, it's definitely tastes like the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. So it's not, it's not something that I'm giving it a bad rating because I'm giving it a 5. But yeah, I mean, again, I've got a pretty good palate. I'm kind of picky on certain flavors, but definitely probably another one that'd be good for chicken. I'd almost want to put that on like some fettuccine or something too, to be honest with you. But yeah, again, it's kind of hitting right at that 2 range, just like the Yellow Ghost. Could be creeping up to the 3, but again, that being the 3rd powder, it could have a little something to do with it. But get that powder out of my throat. But anyways, overall, I'm with the first 3. I'm highly satisfied. Definitely can't wait to get into these other ones. Again, so I'll hopefully be back on here tomorrow and getting into these. And I got Chocolate Bootleg DM, Jigsaw Red, 7-Pot Primo, Yellow Scotch Brain, Vein Strain Peach, Ghostly Jalapeno, which I'll be growing these pretty things out next season also. The 7-Pot Pickle, and the Chocolate Primo Tolly. I may or may not try it again on video just because of the fact that I've already done this one. But I don't remember exactly what the powder tasted like. I tasted it and then I put some into ramen noodles, which I remember lit me up. Just Chocolate Primo Tolly. I'll be growing those also. That freaking powder was ridiculously hot. If you consider when you're drying out peppers, you're drying out all the oils and stuff like that, and that tends to sometimes make them hotter. If a powder can maintain that heat level, it's freaking crazy. I can imagine eating one of these pods fresh. The regular Primo Tolly, they're freaking insane hot. So, but anyways, again, I appreciate everybody who stops in to watch this, guys. If you can, hit the thumbs up for me. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Big shout out again to Jimmy Pickles. And again, hopefully I'll be back on here tomorrow morning or maybe tomorrow afternoon and do a couple of more of these. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Y'all be safe, be blessed. Burn on.